Good morning, everyone. Gary from DIY Electronics. Today, what I'm going to be showing you how to do, we're actually going to do it. We're going to be doing some drilling and wiring and everything else. I'm going to show you how to install a embedded door contact. That means it's embedded right into the frame and embedded right into the door. All right. Now, what embedded means is this one here is a Sentrol 1075. This actually embeds right into your door frame. Not on, it's on the jamb side, not on the hinge side. This embeds right into the jamb. And then in the door, we're going to embed a magnet. Okay, so that when the two meet up, okay, it closes this circuit and gives you a green light on your alarm system. If the system is armed and the door opens, of course it loses its magnetism and it opens the circuit and the alarm goes off. Now this will work basically for any alarm system that has a hardwire input for normally closed contacts, or normally open. That'll work too, but that's a discussion for another day on normally open and normally closed. I just want to today show you how to install a embedded Sentrol 1075. These also come in all kinds of different ones. GE makes them. There's a couple other companies. All kinds of different numbers. But as long as it's a 3/8 embedded, they also make these in 1/4 inch too, if you wanted to. And I'm going to show you. I'm going to go right over here to the door and show you how to install it. Now I'm not going to get no slide rules out and give you a big diagram on a big whiteboard. I'm going to get right into it. Show you how to install this in the door frame and wire it into the alarm panel. We're going to be using the SafeWatch 3000 Vista 20. Okay, so let's get right to it. All right, guys, here we are at the door in question. Okay, now this is the ideal situation for installing one of these embedded contacts. Okay, but say that you're inside your house and you have trim all the way around and it's really nice and everything. If you want to do one of these embedded contacts yourself, or you have to hire somebody, you have to take the trim off. All right, that way you do your drilling and whatnot, and you can hide your wires down inside, bring them down, down the inside the right between the the jack stud and your frame here. And then either drill into your basement or go along your baseboard until you come up to your alarm panel. All right. Or if you're in the garage like this, you can go up and across, and then tack it along just like this wire is here, and get to your alarm panel. Several different ways. But anyway, but if you're in your house, you'd probably be better off, just doing a wireless. Okay. But if you do want to do an embedded, you've got some embedded ones, and you got your time on your hands and whatnot, and you want it to be nice and slick and not look at all these magnets and everything all over your door, like this. If you don't want to see this all over your doors inside your home, then yeah, you can go with the Sentrol 1075 embedded. And that's what we're going to do right now. All right, let me get my slide rule and my big whiteboard, my markers. No, all I need is a drill. All right, let's go. So the first thing you do, you take your drill and you just go right in the center of the jamb. It doesn't have to be precisely in the center. It could be off to the edge or over here. But as long as, you get it pretty much in the center, just drill your hole. Okay? Take your embedded contact, fish the wires through, give it a little tap, just seat it in there. Now what you're going to do is take a very tiny screwdriver, or it could be a big screwdriver, I don't care. And what you do is you go right here, okay? You put the screwdriver right in the center of the contact and go like that. There's your measurement. Now, I put these lines across here. Okay, you can do a piece of tape, put a piece of tape across and then put lines on it so you know exactly where it is, and then take the tape off after. I just put the lines right here because it's my door, it's in my garage, so it doesn't matter. So don't mark up your door like this. You can put a piece of tape across and then draw lines, and that's where you're going to drill. All right, so open the door back up, get yourself on that line, and look at that. I'm a little bit higher. That's perfectly fine. As long as you get that magnet anywhere around the outside circumference of this embedded contact, it will close the circuit. It can be up here, it can be down here, off to the side, over here, it doesn't matter. It does not have to be precisely in the center. I've seen guys on YouTube videos putting these in. They'll get one of those freaking T-squares or whatever the hell, the slide rule thing, and oh my gosh, you got to get that center. Ah, bull crap, you don't. Pop your magnet in. Just give it a little tap to seat it in there. Close your door. All right? You're installed. That's all there is to it. Now, I'm going to wire it in to my alarm panel. Isn't that nice? My alarm panel's right there. So convenient. But anyways, guys, it's really, take your time and you can do a really neat, nice job with it. All right, if you do have some carpentry skills, that helps because, you know, you can take your trim off, you can tuck that wire down inside nice and neat so that the wife doesn't bitch. I mean, did I say that? I didn't say that.
Fault zone 9.
Oh, that was me over here. I'm like, hey, I cut that wire. I'm not even tied. That's a pretty good wire. I'm not even tied into the alarm yet, and it's already knows that I opened the circuit. Okay, so anyways, take your wire. All you need is just 2 wires. That's it. Okay? And I'm going to strip back the contact. Strip. And then put 1 wire on one side. The color doesn't matter. There is no positive, negative, or anything like that on these contacts. All right. Just twist it off. I mean, now you can either solder it and tape it, or you can use these. These are called B connectors, gel caps, crimps, all kinds of different names that the industry have given these wire nuts. But mainly alarm guys call them B connectors or gel caps. All right. All right. Then you can just take this and you can tuck it back in here, you know, and leave yourself some slack. So if you ever have to replace that contact, you got enough slack in there. And then, you know, run it down and do whatever you have to with it. Me, I'm just going to run it right across. So we get over to the alarm panel and you strip back the other end of the wire. And we used, what do we use? Yellow. We used yellow and blue. Okay. Now I've already programmed zone 8, and that's the one we're going to use. It's right over here on 19 and 20. I'm going to take the resistor off of zone 8.
Fault zone 8.
Now I have other videos out there on telling you how to program hardwire zones. So I'm not going to go into that. I've already got zone 8 programmed for my door. So
Fault zone 9.
So I put my yellow and blue. I put the resistor onto on the blue, one leg of it, you know, and then put it onto number 19, and then the yellow coming from the door, I'll put it on 20. Whoa! Stay there. All right, so now I'll open the door.
Fault zone 8.
I'll close the door, get my nice green light, and then I'll open the door.
Fault zone 8.
And then this one's my zone 9.
Fault zone 9.
All right, guys, that is the long and short of how to install and wire into your alarm panel a Sentrol 1075 3/8 press fit Sentrol contact. What do you think, guys? Think you can do it? I know you can. All right, thumbs up, ring the bell, subscribe, and thank you very much for watching, because it's all about you. I want to help you out. Any more questions about any of this, just leave it down below. Thanks, guys.